gosh, we knew today was going to be a strange day.
Yes.
We haven't started with elephant rear ends in a long time.
It's been a very long time.
It's been a long
Actually,
time.
wasn't it
Is
when
that
Hans
to
was
remind
here?
us? Yeah, is that to remind us that I had 3 sips of real Pepsi yesterday?
Did you?
Oh my gosh, that is not for me.
And you didn't get sick?
Well,
Like,
I didn't get happy, I'll tell you that.
Yeah?
I said, I cannot do that.
Did it taste like
sugar.
pure syrup?
Oh my gosh, yes, yes.
See, I love
but
it.
that's why we went to elephant rear ends, to remind me that you don't do real sugars.
Yes, you do.
That is funny.
Yes, you do.
Oh man, it's Friday. I'm so excited. Angela, what did I get for Christmas yesterday?
A ton of 45s that she would say, who sang this? Who sang that? And I'm like, I'm only 29. I don't know.
No, we
Because
played trivia.
these were from way before my time.
The olden days. So when I play music for y'all that I tell you was part of my past, now I can prove it. I have a huge box of my past, and it started, the first record I bought was when I listened to, I think it was 57.9 in Orlando, a little pink radio I had, Miss Patsy Cline. I have that record today. Yesterday,
Oh, you should have seen her. She was like a little kid yesterday.
Oh,
She
my
had them all on
gosh.
the floor because they came out of a trailer and they were dirty. And she sat
Oh,
there and
y'all,
she,
no,
she
they weren't just
wiped and
dirty.
she cleaned.
they weren't
and
just dirty. They
she's
had
like, oh, it's so-and-so. Oh, it's so-and-so.
they
She
had
was
motor oil all over them.
Yeah, somebody didn't
It
take
was
very good care of them.
awful. It was awful, but now, y'all, they are clean, and today we are going to play trivia with these. Now, I will tell y'all know that today I am a Southern gospel girl.
Yes.
Well, back then, I was not. I was a rock and roll country girl. And
And you
y'all,
know what's so funny? When we were sitting there and Chris, what's his last name?
Childers,
Chris Childers, auctioneer. And I said, oh, yeah, remember when you had to put a nickel on the thing to get the needle to go down sometimes? And he was like, yep, exactly. A nickel, sometimes a nickel and a penny, sometimes a nickel and a dime, just depending on how many scratches were in your record.
Well, today,
Thank God for CDs.
Well, today, y'all were going to get, and I was so excited, and I had this all planned, and I was going to play trivia with you, and I was going to give away 20 DVDs. I had my little record player out to bring, and last night I thought, well, I'll test it out. It's brand new,
Thank
y'all.
goodness.
It's been used 3 times, brand new. Played one song, did fine. Played the second song, did fine. Played the third song and walked out of the room to go get something, walked back into the room, and it's sitting there dead still. And I said, excuse me. So I go over and I lift the thing. Well, I don't see little things very well. So I'm down and I'm looking at the little thing. What did I do wrong? So I'm mashing all the buttons. Well, then Freddie Brackett walks in. He says, what are you doing? And I said, well, this thing has quit. And he said, well, you must have mashed a button. Well, no.
Yes, because you are good at mashing buttons.
I am good at doing that. So he gets his glasses on. He looks and he figures it out. No, he takes the turntable off. And 3 times, y'all, we played it 3 times.
Yeah.
The I don't know what you call it, a belt. I guess it's a belt-driven turntable. The belt kept popping off. So today, y'all were going to have my little record player sitting right here in front of you, and I had planned to play 20 records, and I was going to play trivia with you. Well, Angela's going to sing all these songs.
No, I was going to say, now Cherie is going to sing these songs for you.
Because yesterday...
Because I don't know them.
No, yesterday I was saying there was a song that came up, and I said, y'all know that song? And I said, wait a minute, let me sing it for you. Freddie Brackett
Freddie
said,
just goes, please don't.
Please don't. But today we are going to still play some trivia with some of my music. A big variety. From Joan Baez to Herman
I
Hermits.
just don't know hardly any of them.
To the Beatles, to Patsy Cline, to Willie Nelson, to George Jones Sober.
I did know a Bee Gees song.
To George Jones Drunk, to the Bee Gees, yes.
And so many of these songs, she's like, these are drinking and crying and depressed
they
songs.
are.
And I was like,
They
well, let's
are.
not play them right now.
They are. A lot of these are very depressing, very depressing. But I got to tell y'all something. I found...
Lovely titles. Love Has No Conscience.
Yeah, I found a treasure. I found a treasure. I have 2 records. If I had the 3rd record that goes with this, I probably wouldn't be here today because I'd be somewhere shouting. I would be so excited. My friend, Richard Jackson, was a great entertainer. He was a wonderful singer. He was a wonderful songwriter. He died way too young.
How did you know
of
him?
Richard Jackson's songs. His wife, Nancy, is one of my buds. I love her to death. Found 2 of Richard Jackson's records. Now, this is, if y'all...
Did I know them?
in Forsyth County, you would have known him.
Yeah, I remember
Yes.
their records. Okay.
Memories
yeah.
of Loving You was his
Yeah.
#1 song. Well, that's the only one we haven't found yet, but we found 2 of Richard Jackson's, so I'm so excited. But
I do know this one.
what is it?
Well, I can't say it on TV. It's Hank Jr. and it's Whiskey Bent and Bleep Bound.
Uh-oh. Well, we found My Treasure, and y'all know I'm waiting to do an interview with B.J. Thomas. This is my original 45 of Billy and Sue. Now,
That's a sad
This was
song.
banned from radio because it included a suicide in it.
Yeah.
And it was banned from radio for a short period of time. But it was a wartime suicide where she wrote him a Dear John letter
Right.
and he jumped up in front of a bullet and he took a
Yeah.
bullet rather than come home without her. So it was a sad song. But this is my original original 45. So, and it is B.J. Thomas and the Triumphs.
You know where you can get a record player probably today?
Oh, I'm getting a record player
No,
today.
go to
today.
the thrifty stores.
I could do that.
Tori got her first one at a thrift store.
Well, where I'm going to go is I'm going back to this big store in Canton where I bought this thing, and I'm going to take it back, and they better not give me any trouble because I was
Ruh-roh.
one mad woman last
She's
night.
on the way.
I was mad. I was so mad because
Hey, I stayed at the MGM in Vegas before.
you did.
Yes.
That's right. You did.
Yes.
Now, some of these are, this is country, Leroy Van Dyke.
Walk
this
on
is,
by, walk on me, stomp on me. But I'll just be glad the record player broke today.
Now, here's, no, hush now. This is another
We'd all be sitting here sobbing.
This is another Richard Jackson song, Waycross Woman, and then Herman's Hermits. How many of y'all know who Herman's Hermits were? And here's a really, I love this one. I'm Leaving It Up to You by Dale and Grace. Now, y'all won't know this one, but there's somebody in our audience who will. Then there's Billy and Sue, and obviously Hank Williams had to have him.
Hank Jr.
Family Tradition. Y'all know that song. Here's Richard Jackson again.
And it's cool when you got a 45 that had an A and a B side that was good.
Oh, yeah.
You
Yeah,
know.
we had some Elvis ones. We actually, I have, my oldest record is an Elvis with the Jordanaires. And it's, and the cool thing about it, A side had 2 songs, B side had 2 songs.
Yeah, that was really weird for a 45. I don't even remember seeing a 45 that had 2
They
and
did.
2.
Well, let me show
Yeah.
you something else that people are going to get to see.
I know.
If y'all didn't get to attend Elvis's funeral,
His
now,
faux funeral.
there you go. Elvis, The Untold Story. This will be included in my auction. I've had this since the day a woman...
It's Rocky Balboa on
It
the
is,
back.
it is. A woman almost broke my arm to get this out of my hand in Forsyth County the
And you're
day
gonna sell
Elvis
it?
died. I stood there waiting on them to deliver this magazine. I grabbed me a copy of it, and this mean woman, she
It's
was
just-
like Weezer
It's not even
mean.
him, though. It's the plastic dummy.
No, I think it's him. I
He
think that's
lives in
him.
Oklahoma. I'm
Well,
telling y'all this.
That's him. And then this is him
And he's
hours
real
before
old.
he died. And I'm going to sell both of these at the auction purely because I have this horrible feeling if I don't, I will come back to haunt Nicholas because he'll use this to start a fire someday. So
No,
I just
gosh.
decided that it is
The
time.
National Enquirer,
The National
35
Enquirer.
cents.
Now, what day was this?
September 20th, 1977.
What about that? The year Elvis died.
And it's September.
It is.
Oh
Okay.
my gosh,
Now let me show you this one close up. This is Elvis in his casket.
That was September 6th, 1977.
There you go. That was
The
the
last
picture
picture.
that caused all the havoc.
But I've seen new pictures of him on the internet when he's sitting in his little old house in Oklahoma.
You think so?
Yes, and Lisa
Okay.
Marie brings the grandkids and they all
I
hang
think
out and
he's
have a good old
dead.
time.
What do y'all
He may
think?
be dead now from old age.
I think he's dead.
I think he
I
ran
don't
away
know.
and hid.
I don't know. If I were Elvis, I might run away and hide. He had a pretty
Yes,
rough life.
I think he
had a-
ran
had a
away and
pretty rough
hid.
life.
Why would they let his name be spelled wrong on his grave?
I have that
look
question too.
There are a million signs that said the man did not die.
Yeah.
Now, people at home are sitting there going, yes, he did.
Yes,
No.
he did.
And then
Yes,
some of
he
y'all
did.
are going, you know what, Angela, you're right. I didn't never think he died either.
Well, we are going to Memphis and we are going to Tupelo. I don't think we'll see Elvis while we're there.
And look at how much more money he's worth now.
You know why he's
and
worth
it-
more money, though, don't you? Now, think about it.
Because the women turned it around.
Think about it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Exactly.
I didn't mean to
Exactly.
make y'all mad.
Elvis, whether he's here or gone, he is not in charge anymore.
Right.
Miss Priscilla Presley is one
Very
smart
smart lady.
chick. smart chick who has turned his estate from a couple of million to mega millions.
You know what just crossed my mind? Oh, wow, Shirley.
Shirley Durham calling. She's got some Richard Jackson records too. Do you have memories of loving you, Shirley? Because if you do, you're
How
coming on here and we're
funny.
going to play it.
You know what thought just crossed my mind, and it's hilarious, and you'll love
What?
it. You know how I believe Elvis faked his death, and then Priscilla took over and turned him into a multi-gazillionaire? And it's wonderful how he and Priscilla remain friends all these years.
Right.
Well, my baby's daddy and I are still friends. You reckon one day he'll fake his death and I'll get to be in charge of his stuff?
No, because I know him too well. No, that will not happen.
And I'm not smart enough to do what she did.
No, it will not happen.
But wouldn't that be funny?
Yeah, it will not happen.
See, I made her laugh, though.
You know, that is funny, though. Richard Jackson, when I found these two records, we found Elvis, we found Loretta Lynn, we found Conway Twitty, we found Patsy Cline. But it was like the Richard Jackson was I had hit payday. I was so excited. I was like,
Isn't that
oh my
funny?
gosh.
Shirley has some, too.
Yeah, that is
Wow.
awesome.
Wonder if
Good
she
job,
knew him
Shirley.
also.
Well, I hope to get to play these for you in the near future because we were going to play some trivia. We still will play some trivia and give away these 6 DVDs.
You need to have Daddy Freddie here.
To sing those
to
songs.
sing the songs.
To sing the songs. I was so disappointed that I couldn't play these for y'all.
But
Now,
Chris
this
knew
is-
a lot of them, too.
We're going to do one question right now. This is so easy. This man was very tall, and he liked pigs. And he sang a song called Big Bad John. If you can tell me, who sings the song Big Bad John on Columbia
And he might
Records?
sing it at breakfast time.
He might sing it at breakfast time. Call us at 866-939-2329 and you will win a copy of, guess what? We'll have a good time.
Yes.
We always have a good time every weekend when we hit those gospel singings. This weekend we will be with the Kaylors
I
at
know.
Salem No. 2, Mineral
Yes.
Bluff. I'm excited about that. I'm wondering, is there going to be food there? I'm wondering. I don't know. I'll have to
don't
call Miss
know.
Linda. And good news from Miss Linda Kaylor. Her biopsy turned out great, and that is a good thing. She is a wonderful, wonderful lady. Jimmy Dean. Jimmy Dean. Yay, Big Bad John. And if you've ever heard that song, Big Bad John went down into the mines, and he saved everybody because he held up them rafters when that mine fell. And there you go.
I ain't got
our
a clue
first
about
winner.
these
Who's
lyrics.
our first winner, Hannah? Okay, don't know yet, but we do have a winner. And we're going to play trivia during the day today, and we're going to go through these records. It is, now there's somebody, this is funny, because a gentleman from the Inspirations, now y'all won't believe this, but a gentleman who was one of the original Inspirations went on to play Vegas with this next man we're going to ask a question about.
Wow.
He has 2 names, but he has a nickname, and his nickname is Crash. Now, he does a song called Broken Down in Tiny Pieces for any girl who ever had that first love and he was a dog. You know what I'm talking about. You know
Or
what
the
I'm talking
second
about.
or the third or the fifth,
Yeah.
it was a dog.
Broken Down in Tiny Pieces. This man has, Cheryl Hayes is our first winner, and she knew that Jimmy Dean is that man.
Yep.
But the next question, and the Inspiration who went on to go, he played in bars. He was a singer now, I'm just telling you. And he came back to do reunions with the Inspirations, but he will tell you, for a while he was doing the barroom scene, and he actually sang and played backup for this man.
Did they call him Crash when he was with the Inspirations, I wonder?
No, he wasn't with the Inspirations.
No, he
the
was
other
with
guy
somebody that was, okay.
The Inspiration guy
I was
played
confused.
backup for this guy.
Okay.
But he was very, very popular in the nightclub scene. For all you really good people sitting out there who've never been to a bar, you may not get this one. But there are some of you out there who admittedly have heard this man sing. He has 2 names, first and last name, but his his nickname is Crash. So we'll leave that one for a little while, but the song is Broken Down in Tiny Pieces. And that's what some of those mean men do to you.
This is funny to me. I know yesterday you said you really didn't like Mickey Gilley, but
I wasn't a big Mickey Gilley
this
fan.
is so redneck. Honky tonkin', I guess I done me some.
That is a weird song.
That's what it says, y'all. I
Okay.
guess I done me some. And then talk to me on the other side.
Okay, now let's ask another trivia question. What was Mickey Gilley famous for? Yes, Billy Crash Craddock. Yes, yay, Billy Crash Craddock. Now the next question is who, you know, Mickey Gilley was very, very popular. He did something that nobody had done before, and it made a certain dance very popular.
And it has to do with one of my favorite things ever.
And I think you can do this dance. I think you can. I have never done it, but I know a lot of people took these lessons. And if you know, what did Mickey Gilley do? He did it out in Texas, and it was like the place to go. So
And Sissy and Bud were there.
That's right. So call us at 866-939-2329 if you know, what did Mickey Gilley do that kind of put this certain dance on the map? And everybody
It was a big thing for a while, but
yeah,
then
it was a big thing.
I don't know for sure. I never went there, but I heard it just kind of went. Psh,
It did.
fizzled out.
I don't know what happened,
And it
but
closed.
it went. So, a lot of events going on this weekend. Can you talk about this one?
Blairsville Bluegrass 2010, presented by Hole in the Wall and United Community Bank. Friday, September 17th, starting at 5 p.m. Is that
Today?
today? It's
Okay.
the 17th.
Uh-huh.
Hole in the Wall stage on the square, jamming all around the square. Saturday, tomorrow, September 18th, starting at 10 a.m., Hole in the Wall stage and Harrelson Civic Center. Vendors and shuttle service on Saturday. Shuttles running from new courthouse parking and school parking lot above Civic Center to Harrelson Civic Center and Square. And it's got several sponsors: Alpine Cabins, Loretta Durden, Killing Time Cabins, Seasons Inn, Misty Mountain Inn and Cottages, Southeastern Bluegrass Association, Track Rock Campground and Cabins, Two's Company Farm Creek Cabins, West Printing, and United Community Bank.
There you go.
Hole in the Wall, Blairsville, Bluegrass this weekend.
Blairsville is a beautiful
Yes.
town, and this is a great opportunity to get to
Yes.
know that tiny town.
Tonight starting at 5 and tomorrow at 10.
Bluegrass, and you know that's what we're all about, music. Now this today we're
sure
going to
there'll
be
be food
all
too,
about.
right?
We're going to be about country. We're going to be about rock and roll. We're going to be about Elvis. We're going to be about a lot of this stuff, and we're going to play trivia with you the rest of the program, talking about some of these things.
Oh, there's another Hank Jr.
But we're going to introduce you to somebody. You might not have met her had the March of Dimes not raised money. You might not have met her had the neonatal services that she was cared for been up to par and quite what they were. She weighed 13 ounces when she was born.
Wow.
Now let me tell you something.
Is that
13
like your
ounces,
hand?
yeah,
Wow.
is about that. So
Like-
think about it. Think about
Yeah.
it. 13 ounces. Today
Wow.
she is running around this studio creating havoc. She is absolutely wild.
She's almost 18
She
months now,
is
did they say?
gorgeous, and her name is Addison, and I love her name. So right now we're going to go to our sponsors. We're going to go to Trading Time, and we're going to come back, and we're going to babysit. You know, I'm not much of a babysitter. Do you think she's still in diapers?
Yes, 18 months, I'd say yes.
Probably so.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
Texas
two-step,
It
yes.
is. It is. Yeah. Mickey Gilley opened Gilley's, and
Gilley's.
that's where everybody did
yes.
that line
And
dancing.
Urban Cowboy is like one of the best movies
Absolutely.
ever.
Yeah.
I could watch it every week.
Yep. So there we have 3 winners. Who was the
Yes.
winner? Pauline Payne knew that answer. So we're getting some
We've
new
got
winners
some
today.
people
That's
on the ball
awesome.
today.
Yeah, and we're going to get some more when Angela sings one of these songs. Not. We're going to take a break right now. We're going to our sponsors. Rich Scott and Trading Time. Don't you forget, the weekend is the time to hit Trading Time. But you have to call quickly
You
because
got
these
to.
items sell faster than lightning. We'll be back in just a minute, and you'll get to meet Addison. We're back, and we have company. Company is coming. You
Yes.
know, company came.
In a little package.
A little tiny package, but the package was much, much smaller. Addison, come here a minute. Come here. Let's look at the camera right here.
Don't make her
Looky
cry.
there. Now you can see Mom. Look. Okay, here, I'll give
Oh,
you this
now we
paper.
got stuff and
but we can't have
records
the
and-
records. Here, Angela.
Yes.
I forgot what it's like to have a baby around. Now, we are joined by Miss Addison Grace, who is here only by the grace of God. She was born at 13 ounces. Now, think about that, y'all. If you bought a chicken this week to fry for your family, it probably weighed 2 pounds.
Yeah.
And that chicken you can actually hold in your hand. She was the size of a dollar bill plus a couple of inches. Well, you look like you're the size of a $1 million bill today. Yes, you do. Here, you want to play with my necklace? Wait a minute. Here you go. There you go. There you go. We'll keep
You're
you
fixing to
occupied.
cause
There you
havoc
go.
in the.
Here, you can play with my necklace. There
Hannah's
you are.
gonna get you, Mama.
Miss Hannah's wanting to take this baby home and play with her. She is so precious. And she's been so quiet and so good. Now, started out a rough road, didn't it?
Yes, very
Tell
rough.
me what happened, that you went into labor 4 months early?
Yes, I felt some severe pain, so we went to the ER, and my blood pressure was elevated 238 over 150 something. They took some blood, showed that my liver was extremely swollen.
And why was your liver? What happened?
It's HELP syndrome. It's somewhere in between preeclampsia and toxemia. You're more than preeclamptic, but not quite toxic.
Okay.
So since I'd already been seeing the doctors at Northside in Atlanta, they went ahead and set me down. She was born about 12 hours later, and she was born
And
about
when you
12 hours
say
later.
born 12 hours later.
By emergency C-section.
Yeah, it
Yes.
wasn't a normal birth of
Yes.
any kind.
No,
Okay.
by emergency C-section. While I was in the hospital waiting for the C-section, the doctors actually asked whether or not we wanted to do any life-saving measures for Addison. They didn't think she was going to survive. Of course, I said absolutely do whatever you can to save my child. I was out, so she was whisked away. It was 12 hours before I saw her. When I got up to the NICU, the nurse said, "You have a feisty one on your hands." Normal babies born that low birth weight are very lethargic, and she was screaming and kicking and fighting from the moment they took her out.
Wow.
So, what did they do to you before she was born by the C-section to help her?
They did give me one shot of steroids, but that was it. There wasn't really any time for any more. They have to kind of space those out, so
okay.
they were only
And
able to give one
steroids would
shot.
help her lungs.
Her
is
lungs
that
developed,
right?
yes,
Okay.
yes. Other than that, there was really nothing we could do because my health was declining so fast
Oh, wow.
that we had to get her out as soon as possible.
Well, we
So
were
you could
talking
get better.
We were talking about how to do an IV in her. Wouldn't it have been great if they could have kept her in you and medicated you to the point it would have helped her?
It would have, but it just wasn't possible. It was too far gone at that point. It was at risk of losing me and her. So,
You don't think about mothers dying having a baby. You
Yeah.
just don't think about that.
especially now, but that's why they go ahead and take the baby so quickly, and why it's really important that the NICUs are so advanced, that they're able to take care of babies like that. Because
Now,
it does
okay, you
happen.
described her as a tiny bit bigger than a dollar bill and weighing 13 ounces. I want to ask you something. When you saw her, did it scare you?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because it's
I
not
can't even
just-
imagine her skin,
Yeah.
her, her nails, fingers, there were none.
There
No
was-
fingernails?
There was hair, and there
Was there?
was fingernails.
Okay.
They were very light, but they were there. And her hair was just, like strings. You couldn't really see it except for the fact that her skin was so light and the hair was dark.
Was her skin transparent?
It was.
Okay.
On her body, you could see the difference where her ribs were, and it was lighter. And then where her organs were, it was very black, very dark. So it was very scary.
Do you have photos of her at that stage?
I do. I didn't bring any of those today,
Okay,
but I do.
okay.
At the benefit that we're having for March of Dimes, we're going to have a big collage of photos through her first year. So
Okay.
it will show all of that.
And when is the benefit?
It is September 20th
Okay.
at Charlie's Restaurant at 5:30 p.m.
Yeah, and I want chicken parmesan.
Yes.
Oh, gosh, I want chicken parmesan.
And that's the signature dish, so that's a good
I
thing.
want
That's the
chicken
signature
parmesan.
dish.
And some of those breadsticks. Yeah, I do.
Yes, they're very yummy.
And then I want some of that fried zucchini. Yeah, I really like it too.
Yeah.
There you go.
And we're going to have lots of items to bid on. We've been working really hard. I have a great team behind me, lots of items to bid on. So,
You know that without a neonatal clinic, your child would not be here.
absolutely.
No doubt.
Absolutely. I know that a lot of prayer also helped in this process, but
Right.
without the doctors and without the equipment that they have, it was phenomenal, the care that was given to my daughter. This incubator is unlike anything that you've ever seen before. It is really a makeshift womb. It tilts the baby just like the baby would in the womb with all the fluids, so that because for some reason the tilting on the axis helps the baby develop in different areas.
Wow.
It controls the humidity and everything in there. I mean, it's just amazing. And the first one she was in, it didn't have any stickers on it. They cleaned that weekly, and they brought a new one in. And on that said, donated by the March of Dimes.
Wow.
And it made me realize that, you know, without their help, there wouldn't be things like this. A lot of hospitals wouldn't have the funds to create this wonderful NICU that saves so many lives.
Right.
So many
And
lives.
how smart, because I would have never thought about an incubator needing to be like the mother's womb.
Me either.
But how beneficial that must be.
Yeah.
Really. I mean,
For
wow,
a
that
child
blows me
that
away.
they said was not going to survive.
Right.
Like 2 weeks before she was born, like nature's going to take its course.
Right.
I'm in the hospital waiting to get a C-section. Do you want me to do any life-saving measures? These educated doctors really did not think my child was going to make it. And then she was in with this great care and this wonderful incubator and lots of prayers. And here she
Her
is today.
eyesight is good. Her
Perfect.
hearing is good.
Perfect.
And one of the things that could happen while you were in the neonatal unit with her, did you see children who didn't survive?
Yes, I did.
Okay. What is that like to know that God saves your child and then somebody else doesn't have the same grace?
At the time, you're not really aware. You're not told that the child didn't make it. But
We used to walk in and look at the little units, and I could tell. You
yeah.
know,
If
when
they were
one
gone.
left, yeah.
Yeah.
Because we got
just
we
rush
got
you out.
attached to them.
Yeah,
you know,
they
we
ju-
got attached to
Oh,
these other
definitely,
babies.
definitely. And you ask the nurse, did they go upstairs, which is the step-up unit, which is a
Right.
good thing. And when
Yeah.
the nurse says no, you know that
Yeah.
they're gone. And you just look at yours and you say a little prayer for the parents
Right.
and give them
Right.
strength, and then you thank God that it wasn't your child.
Right.
At that point, there's not much you
Was
can
she
do.
the smallest during her birth that
At this
survived?
day, yes.
Okay.
In Northside's history, no. But she is this. There was a 10-ouncer, but
that made it?
that made it.
10 ounces.
But they had severe mental and physical handicaps. Now she is the
So
smallest.
3-ounce difference, and she's perfectly healthy.
Yes.
Wow.
Wow.
You know, behind with motor skills and stuff like that, like you would expect with a preemie. Oh, do you want to get on the table again?
Oh, are you mad at me? I'm sorry. Here, let's give her something else to play with. There you go.
So yeah, she
Now,
was
who
the
is this? This
smallest
is
to
Miss
survive
Diane.
and
This
thrive
is
like
Miss
she has.
Mildred, and
Wow.
this is Miss Selena. There you go.
So will she will just be a little bit behind, but she will catch up one day, or?
Yes, we anticipate that she'll catch up with her motor skills and all of that kind of stuff. With speech, she is completely on track with her adjusted age, because that's what they do. Even though she's 17 months old, they adjust her
That's
down
what
to
I was
13
wondering.
months. Yeah, they look
Right.
at her at like a 13-month-old.
Right.
So, you know, because she would have been inside of me that time.
Right.
So they give her a little bit of a break. So she's on track with her speech, and she's trying. Let me tell you, to walk. She wants to walk so bad. She doesn't want to crawl. She
Yeah.
doesn't
She's
want anything
not
to
So
a
do.
really at 13
sitting still kind of
yeah.
baby, is she?
Oh, absolutely not.
We've noticed that about her.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. She
Wow.
she likes activity. She wants to be entertained and do something. So,
Which that does make sense, yeah, that she should only be 13 months old,
yes.
because
Yes.
she shouldn't have been
Now,
there.
did you have a team of prayer warriors with you during
Oh,
this time?
absolutely. I had the best team of people praying for us, coming to the house and making dinner. You know, my best friend Brandy would come and clean the house for me
the
while I
baby
was
was
at the
there
hospital.
107 days?
107 days.
Now,
And
what about your health? You had the baby, and then what did you have to go through to get better?
I was fine. It was as soon as she was out, everything really went away. It's you know, the baby that really causes that problem. So as soon as she was out, you know, I did have to have a blood transfusion during the surgery. But after that, I was
How much
I was
blood
good.
did you have to have?
2 units.
Okay.
2 units of blood and platelets. So just during the surgery, not after. And I did really well, actually. I don't know if it was the adrenaline, having such a small baby and just you know, powering through to get better. But I was good in about 3 or 4 days. So yeah.
Does your doctor today scratch his head and say, I can't believe she's here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially her OBGYN and her pulmonologist. Her pulmonologist is a wonderful man.
No lung
Wonderful.
problems?
She was on oxygen until February of this year. So the first 10 months of her life, 11 months of her life, she was on oxygen. So, but now, no.
Wow.
She's doing wonderful.
She sees herself, and that is so funny to
Yeah.
see her watching herself. I love that.
Do you see
It's just like, that is too cool. She's so alert, and she's so
She
aware of
is
things
very.
going on. Yeah.
Oh, and she always has been. And
That's awesome.
You know, we were told first 2 weeks, if she survives, she won't thrive. She'll probably be, you know, a vegetable of sorts. And now you look at her and they do.
They were
I
wrong.
don't know why.
Yeah.
Her NICU doctor said, I have no idea why she's here.
Yeah.
And I have no idea why she's doing this well.
It's a God thing.
Yes. And her pulmonologist, when she came off oxygen, we both cried.
Yeah.
He's about 6'3", big man.
Yeah.
He said that if I hadn't believed in God before I met your daughter, I would now.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
She's our little miracle.
Well, Miss Addison Grace, what have you got to say? Have you got anything to say? Now, again, the benefit is what day?
It's September 20th.
Okay. And what day of the week is that?
That's a Monday.
Monday.
And it
okay.
starts at 5:30 at Charlie's Restaurant.
Okay. And from 5:30 until?
7:30. 5:30 to 7:30. And the chicken parmesan is the signature dish.
Love it, love it, love it.
And we're going to be having tiramisu for dessert, and that's included in there. Yes, I know.
yeah.
I'm excited about that too.
Oh, yeah. That's going to be
How
awesome.
many babies locally do you know that were benefited or helped in some way from the March of Dimes?
That I personally know, at least 15.
Wow.
Now, once you get in with March of Dimes and you try to find new moms, you do find more people. But about 15 that I know personally. Now, people on our little network that we've met, probably about 200.
Wow.
And that's over the United States. And that's just my small network
Right.
of people that I've been able to reach out and touch. So, but they do in so many different ways. It's not just equipment. A lot of times they fund the Parents for Preemies programs at the hospital. And I can't tell you how wonderful that program is. I had forgotten to eat. I didn't have anything to drink. I mean, you're just focused on your child. And they brought me a tote bag with a notepad and a pen, a bottle of water, a pack of crackers, and a disposable camera. And it's just the small things that they do for you that's wonderful. Before she came home, they gave us a gift certificate to Chili's so that we could have our last date night, because she's like, I know it's going to be a while, so go have your last date night.
Yeah.
And it's just those kind of things, and March of Dimes helps fund those programs so that they can help us. The blankets that they put over the isolates that are very important to keep the light out because the babies are so sensitive. March of Dimes does wonderful, wonderful things.
So are the babies mostly in a dark environment?
Yes.
At first?
At first, yes, definitely.
Is this for eyes? Or-
That, and it's more to mimic the womb. I mean, it's dark
Right,
in the womb,
right.
so the stimulation is really bad for them.
Oh, okay.
Even after she came home, up until probably just a few months ago, overstimulation really caused her to freak out.
Really?
So it's like that for a lot of preemies. They just, the stimulation is bad for them. They're supposed to be in the womb all
Right.
quiet,
Right.
and warm and dark, and to do all that growing, and they don't have that chance. So, yeah.
Wow.
I was going to say, do I have an empty water bottle I can give her that she can play with?
She loves water bottles.
Here, there you go.
She'll figure out how to
I
take the
didn't bring
lid off.
toys. I didn't bring toys, Addison, but I did bring you a bottle of water. There you go.
You'd be amazed by the things that she plays with, just like normal kids. Not their toys, but the other things you're like, no.
Oh, yeah.
Well, let's suggest that Monday night, all you guys out there, take your wife, your girlfriend, even your mother to dinner Monday night at Charlie's.
Yes.
And order chicken parmesan, because part of the proceeds of that meal will go to the March of Dimes. Do you have a dollar figure in your mind what it cost for your child to be here today?
I actually do.
What was it? I'm saying over $1 million.
Yes, $1.3 million, and then for the hospital stay. And then there was about $65,000 in specialist fees that came later.
Wow, that
So,
is amazing.
She is the $1 million baby for
She
sure.
is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
$1 million
she is.
baby.
$1 million plus. She's got a little interest tacked on
Yeah,
too,
yeah.
doesn't she?
But thank God for that $1.3 million
Oh,
because it
thank
saved
God,
her.
yes.
Oh,
And
yeah, yeah.
everything she can do is just wonderful.
She's amazing.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank
Well,
you.
right now, we're going to take a break, and we're going, this community is full of people who do good, do well, and do for others, and nobody more than the Thompson family at Ronnie Thompson Ford. They are working very, very hard on a cookbook, and I'm a little bit depressed because they don't have all the recipes they need,
need
guys.
more.
We need 500 recipes. Get out your checkbook, get out your recipes. For $1, you can put your cookbook, your recipe in the cookbook that is going to raise money to mail packages to soldiers. We are approaching fall, which means we're approaching Thanksgiving for soldiers and Christmas for soldiers. You know what we'll have for dinner that day, and you know what we'll have for Christmas.
Right.
These soldiers don't get anything without packages being sent by people like Ronnie Thompson Ford. Please get your recipes up.
How
And
much
for
longer do you have?
$1. Well, they had passed the deadline, but I think they've extended it. We've got to get these recipes in. take at least 1 or 2 per family. Y'all think about it, you
that's
know,
not much.
even $5, 5 recipes. Do that, please, to help their numbers grow. We're going to go to an interview now that Matt Wilson did a week or so ago, talking about this cookbook. It is very important to the Thompson family that this happen. It can fund shipping the packages. The cost of shipping the packages is astronomical. It's just
And
ridiculous.
they work so hard to do it.
They do. So right now, let's go to this spot with Matt Wilson interviewing one of the precious ladies who is working on the cookbook for Ronnie Thompson Ford.
And sending these packages to the soldiers can be very costly. So now they've designed and come up with a new cookbook to help offset some of the expenses. And now you too can help.
We send quarterly, we send about 200 care packages to soldiers in Iraq and Afghanistan. And we've been doing really well through private donations, but for this go-round we just needed some extra funding because, of course, gathering the supplies and, of course, the postage is really expensive. And we want to send them the best care packages that we can, and that was going to take some fundraising. So we decided, we came up with this concept. Christina Crump at the dealership and Jesse Thompson and myself came up with an idea to create a cookbook, and that way we could sell and all the proceeds could go towards the care packages.
So far, the response for the care packages has been amazing.
It's been a huge response. The soldiers have just, you know, it's emotional. It's really emotional for us, and it's a really big deal to them because they get very little mail that comes through, and because we spend so much on the postage, we can actually get through. But a lot of individual families can't afford to do this very regularly, so it's important to them. It's a big, big deal. And our community has been amazing. People have dropped by baby wipes and hand sanitizer, and I mean, books and magazines. You wouldn't believe it. And we could not do it without this county and without the surrounding counties supporting us. So it's a big deal.
Jenna also stated that it's very easy to submit recipes.
All you need to do is either email myself you can email me Jenna, Jena, at ronniethompsonford.net. You can drop by recipes to the dealership. You can email them to Christina or Jesse, and theirs is the same format as mine. So send them however you're willing to get them to us. We've had a lot of really interesting desserts submitted, and some soups and stews that are just fascinating, and I'm anxious to try them myself. So I know it's going to be a great success. It's very Southern. It's very home cooking, and we love that about it. And one of the best features of the cookbook that we're doing, we're going to include a section in the back called Letters from Home. And that way, anyone who submits a recipe can enter sort of a little paragraph, a little note to our soldiers, so that when they come home, they can read through that and see how much we support them and how much we love them.
And if you don't have a knack for cooking, there are many other items you can donate to the care packages.
The best thing that you can do is drop by supplies. We have a list on our website, ronniethompsonford.net, and it is a list of all the items that are acceptable to send in care packages. We can't send, chocolates or anything that'll melt or anything like that, but shampoo and hand sanitizer is a big deal because they can use that as a medical supply as well as just general use. So but you can get the list from the website, and you can always drop by supplies. I'm so thankful to this community for all that they do in supporting our soldiers, for supporting us in this endeavor, and we really look forward to getting the recipes and putting together a fantastic cookbook that our kids will appreciate someday. So.
And again, they are still looking for recipes, so if you have a family favorite, you can submit them at Ronnie Thompson Ford Mercury in Illinois. Well, it's time now for our first break.
We're back. Well, thank you very much for that piece.
Yes.
We need to get that cookbook full. We need 500 recipes.
I need to
now,
do some
you've got your
myself.
spinach and chicken recipe.
Yes, that was my ex-mother-in-law's.
And
who
this
was a
recipe,
German cook, and it's fantastic.
It is fantastic.
Yes.
But let me tell you about it. We made it on Heart of the Home. Tori came to the farm with me, and we made that. And it looks so complicated. It is so simple. It is so simple.
And she should actually submit her grandmother's German potato salad recipe because
Here,
she makes
we've got a gift.
perfect.
We have the rest of my Christmas present is here, Angela, because I wanted to play trivia, and I just decided I needed just a few more records.
I
So
know.
I've got, and if y'all have a record player, and you
Conway
live,
Twitty.
if you live within 5 minutes of the studio, I would really appreciate you showing up with a record player, because I was going to have Danny
hurry.
Hensley dance with all the crew today to all these songs. He could do the limbo, he could do the twist, he could do a slow song. It's amazing what you could do with the types of music
my
I listen
goodness.
to.
Unbelievable.
But y'all, now I have given myself away. I am very easy to figure out. I do not hide my emotions. If I'm mad, the whole world knows it. If I'm happy, the whole world knows it. These songs reflect my attitudes and my moods. Now this one, and we're going to ask a question about this, and don't you give it away. Sometimes she acts like she still has that stuff going on in her hair. She got tickled with us yesterday. This lady choked to death on a sandwich, and it was
wasn't
not funny when she died. But Angela was like, she did what? And we're explaining it to her. If you know who does the song Dedicated to the One I Love, very, very famous group in the 60s.
But that's not my favorite song by them.
No.
What's on the other side?
No, that's not
No,
your
that's
favorite.
not it.
Your favorite might be California Dreamin'?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Siggy and I perfected singing that song together on vacation trips. It's so funny because I was always
I cannot see that.
that is how. And then we did I Got You, Babe.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be good.
And I taught him to do Sonny's part, and I did Cher's, and yeah,
Oh, that is
we
funny.
had our little
That is
thing
funny.
going on for a little while before we
well,
got
if you
our
can
gloves
tell
out.
me who is dedicated to the one I love, who sang that song, the lead female singer did die. I think she was in London in a hotel and died. So call us at 866-939-2329.
But like we were talking about yesterday, a lot of the musicians that choke to death, it's not actually from choking, it's from, unfortunately, drugs and
Right.
aspirating and
Right.
in their sleep.
It is
mamas
the mamas and the
papas.
papas. You got it. You got it.
Say, all the leaves are brown. Do your part.
That ain't gonna happen. She has lost her mind. Okay, now y'all. Everybody knows I loved Conway Twitty. Now, one of my favorites was about a woman on his mind. If you can tell me, who is the woman? And Miss Carolyn Beavers knew that the mamas and the papas. If you can tell me who is the woman. Conway sang this song in 1980, 81.
Are the dates
And
on these?
A woman, no, but a woman was on his mind, and this was on our jukebox at the Iron Skillet. That's where all these records came from. They were my collection as a child, and then we got a jukebox and we put them on the Iron Skillet. When Conway did this song, he also did another song, and it was about a certain amount of years ago. If you can tell me either how many years ago Conway did a song
I
about...
can't give those away because I don't
No.
know.
Yes, Linda was on my mind, and that was one of those songs. We used to have Marie the waitress. When she would be waiting on people, if somebody played Linda on my mind, she'd be dancing down to their table, and I'm like, good Lord, girl.
Sing it. I don't know it.
But these,
I
I'm
probably
not
do
singing
if I heard it.
But these records have so many
Dare you.
memories for us. Yeah, you better double dog dare me. Okay, now, a lot of people have done a song called She Thinks I Still Care. George Jones did it. Lori Morgan did it. And another woman who has a very, very mellow
Lori
voice.
Morgan, did she thinks I still care?
He thinks I still
thinks
care.
I still
Yeah.
care.
Well, and Carol Sisson knew that Linda on my mind. Now, He Thinks I Still Care was done by Lori Morgan, but many years before that, it was done by a woman who sang about a snowbird. And this is a song I didn't really like, but I liked when she did He Thinks I Still Care. Now, she is Canadian, and that's your hint. And call us
What
at
other song did she
866
do that I know?
That old snowbird song's the only one I know, and I just did not like
Remember.
that. Okay, all right, y'all. Now, no, it's the lady's name is, she's a Canadian.
No,
and
you're
we're
talking
looking
about
for
the
her
other
name.
Conway Twitty song that was
Oh yeah,
how many
no,
years
it's
ago?
not 8 years ago. It is more than that. Yeah. And we'll play it. I was going to play that one today because that is like one of my all-time favorites. Y'all bring me a record player. Somebody at home bring me a
You're
record
running
player.
out of time.
But there are two good songs on this one. The A side is After the Fire Is Gone. Now, who sings this song? It's a duet, and in my opinion, the best duet ever in country music. And Yes, you got it.
I was thinking
15
27.
years ago. 15 years ago, and I still feel the same. Why did he have to mention her name? Dadgummit.
No.
But the flip side of this song, After the Fire is Gone, and y'all know what happens to those relationships when that fire's out, you got to relight it, rekindle it. The other side is the One I Can't Live Without. Now, that's my favorite side of this record, and this is
My favorite song, though, from them is Louisiana Woman, Mississippi
15 years ago,
Man.
Miss Sue Taylor knew that. But the next question is, who is the duo who does After the Fire is Gone? After Anne Murray did He Thinks I Still Care.
Yes.
That's right. And she is Canadian born. She has that very mellow, kind of like Karen Carpenter's
Now, what is the
voice.
Snowbird song you're talking
Oh,
about?
I did not like it. Get on whatever that, what do you call that thing, LimeWire?
I go on iTunes.
iTunes, yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, y'all, that's what's so sad about all this. I have all these wonderful 45s that I treasure with my life. And yesterday, every single song I would name, my secretary would pull it up on LimeWire, and she said, Cherie, why do you have to play those old records when you can get
You
it
can
on
get it right
LimeWire?
here.
It broke my heart.
Flawlessly.
Because I thought I had this. You got it. Conway Twitty and Loretta Lynn.
They did some good songs
They
together.
did some
Several
great
good songs together.
Okay, now, Nicholas gets on some kind of website yesterday, and he finds that my 45s from Elvis Presley, and Miss Hannah is going to get to do a special in the near future. We're going to take a trip to Tupelo and to Graceland, and I'm going to use all my old 45s to talk about this. We loved Elvis. He was like, you know, the day he died, they could have
Yes.
buried me, I wouldn't have cared. I mean, I was laying in the living
It
room
was
floor,
sad.
kicking, screaming, and crying like a baby. It was ridiculous.
It's one of those childhood memories of mine that sticks out like no other.
Yeah, because I was having a fit. I loved Elvis Presley. Nick found yesterday that Elvis's records are about $20 each, depending on the
Wow.
quality, if they're 45s in good condition. This one is an American trilogy by Elvis. Now, this is the one that he ended a lot of his shows with. This was
Yeah.
a cool production. If you can tell me the program that Elvis did that was in a certain state, it's a beautiful state, it was the one that people kept referring, you know, the Elvis Special Inn, that was the special
yeah.
that everybody wanted tickets to.
In the black leather.
And no, that
No.
was, no. This one
Which
is
one?
in the white suit where
Okay,
he did the,
yeah.
really
But he
cool.
looked the best in the black leather.
He did look good in that black leather, didn't
Yes.
he? But if you can tell me
I
the
was not even
state-
born then, but I've seen the reruns.
But if you can tell me the state where Elvis did that big special, it is a state many people travel to on vacations
Yes.
or honeymoons quite often.
Yes.
Okay, now here's one that I really wanted to play for y'all this morning. There's a lady who is known as Little Miss Dynamite. Yes, Hawaii, the Elvis Hawaii Special. That is the Elvis DVD or program that everybody wants to see over and over again. That was him at his best, and then
What
again
year?
at his worst. I'm not sure, but the one before he died was like 2 years before he died. He looked bad. He was sweating so bad. He really, really
But
did not
boy,
have it.
wouldn't you like to have one of those sweaty old scarves?
Oh,
Ah.
yeah. But Miss Brenda Lee is Miss Dynamite. Now, she does a song called As Usual that is my favorite by her. She also does a song about a Christmas tree. If you can
which is
call
my
and tell
favorite.
me the name of the song about the Christmas tree, call us at 866-939-2329. Every single one of y'all are going to get a copy of We'll Have a Good Time. Sandra Daughtry, she knew about the Hawaii special, and that was the special that everybody wanted to be at.
And thanks for farming with me and farming with Mama. I love you, Sandy.
Oh, we love you, Sandy. Okay. If you were at a party in the 8th grade and you're my age, then I'll
you're 8th
guarantee...
grade, not mine.
my
Okay.
8th grade. I'll guarantee you some boy that you liked was dancing with
Oh.
some other girl and you got really ill.
Yes.
And Leslie Gore was probably singing a song, and she's talking about somebody's turn to cry.
She's being a little smart aleck.
She is. It is. Rocking Around the Christmas Tree by Brenda Lee.
I love that song.
Larry Fox knew that one. You see, you can tell all my friends because they all are my age and they know these. Okay, when Leslie Gore came on the scene, she had the big hairdo. She made my hair look like it's flat. She had this big old hairdo, and she had about 3 hits. One of them was about this girl that she said it's her turn to cry. So if you know, whose turn was it to cry?
Nah, 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 nah. It's your turn to cry.
Yeah, she also did a song about something that's a lot of fun. So you can tell me either of those. You can tell me her other big hit songs. She didn't have but a couple of hit songs. But I can remember in the 8th grade, that old Gary Becker, he was dancing with somebody else, and she came over there and made some big comment to me, and I'm like, oh, get over it.
Oh, my goodness.
It is funny how the music brings you back. Okay.
What was the old song that was my favorite when I was 15 from the old days that I loved so much and you had them played on the radio for my birthday?
Oh, Run Around Sue?
No.
Oh,
What
no.
was it?
Oh, we'll think of it in a minute.
Every time I hear it, I always think about my 15th birthday
Yes,
and
I
them
did
playing
play
that song
that.
for me.
I have to think about it.
Yeah.
Okay, years before this, we're going really back. There was a man who had,
Yes.
his name was one word. It had 4 letters in it, and he was the Wanderer. He was the Wanderer because he was just a dirty dog, I guess, but I think it was the woman who was the Wanderer, really. But he had one name, 4 letters. If you can call and tell me who was the Wanderer.
I'm never in one place. I roam from town to town.
You got it. You got it. Okay. Now,
Y'all don't adjust the volume, okay?
Now, y'all, this is the one I wanted to play for y'all. Because if you've ever been around a man that just, Judy's turn to cry. It's Judy's turn to cry, Judy's turn to cry. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
The brat.
Okay. Dionne Warwick did a song about men changing you. And if you could resurrect your father, he would tell you how many times I made him listen to this song. Don't make me over. Either like it, lump it, or bump it. Take me for what I am, or out the door you go. This is a song.
Back to Jasper we went.
Yeah, we did. Actually, we did. Many women.
Packed my diaper bag and away we were.
We did. Many women will tell you they have listened to Dionne Warwick, Don't Make Me Over. This is one of those that you will love. Now, Loretta Loudermilk knew Judy's turn to cry. Okay. There was another couple, really dynamic duo in country music. They sang great. Oh my gosh, they sang great. But they fought better. They sang amazing.
That's why their music was so good.
It was passion on stage. Well, they did a song called Southern California. If you can tell me the couple, he still resides up in Tennessee, and actually last year I showed you pictures of his home. He now has a new wife, and her name is Nancy. So call us at 866-939-2329 if you know who is this dynamic couple. They sang wonderful, but they fought better.
They remind me of that song, actually, that Tim McGraw and what's his wife's name did?
Faith Hill.
Yes. That song that they did where in the video they're kind of like fighting and it's set by, you know, they look like the old days and everything. And like, we never loved it all.
I remember that one.
You know, you look at me like we never loved it all.
Okay.
That's how those two were.
Okay, Gilmer County, Dawson County, this one's for y'all. Many years ago, I sat down in front of the TV with my mama and we watched a black and white movie. Now think about it. That's a long time ago.
What would Bill say if he was here? You watch TV?
Yeah. The black and white movie was about moonshining and running whiskey in these hills. The name of the movie had something to do with Thunder Road. The name of the song is The Ballad of Thunder Road. Tell me who the man is. You talk about a handsome older man. He was that. He was so cool. And this record, I wish it was dated. I'm not sure what year it was, but man, it was an oldie. It's only It is. George Jones and Hemi Wynette was the last one. Southern
The
California.
name of that one is The Ballad of what?
Ballad of Thunder Road.
Okay, I have another ballad song since we got to pull a little bit of my people into this little contest here. There is a song called The Ballad of Curtis Lowe. Who did that one for y'all in the 70s?
In the 70s?
Yes.
Okay.
And I've been to the grave and I stole dirt.
I was in a coma in the 70s. And you know what that reminds me? I have not brought Hannah her shirt. I washed it, dried it, and keep forgetting it.
But he's not dead yet.
No, he's not dead yet.
I've been to the grave.
But yours
of
is
the other
dead.
one. Yes.
Yeah. Miss Cherie Rainey knew that Robert Mitchum is The Ballad of Thunder Road. Okay, now here's one. I told y'all last week we're going to have a guest on. He sounds like this man. He does country and he does gospel. He is out now doing an RFD TV program. When he comes home from that, no, he's not.
Oh.
This gentleman who sings like this man. Okay, the song is Old Man from the Mountain. Now, we live in the mountains, and there are some old men around here. I know most of y'all. If you can tell me who does Old Man from the Mountain right now, I believe he has lung cancer. I believe I heard that last week.
Oh.
He is like one of those icons of country music. He is like the big deal. He and Buck Owens have something in common, and you will know that. Call us at 866-939. I'll tell you, but I'm not telling you right now. But Old Man from the Mountain, if you can tell me who sang that one.
And how come nobody knows who did the Ballad of Curtis Lowe?
They will know.
On.
They will know.
Sweet Home Alabama, hint, hint. Free Bird, hint, hint.
Okay, this is the one. Your mama probably didn't want you to listen to this song. And
Can you imagine how music has changed, though?
It has
The
changed so
lyrics?
much.
Yeah.
This song was done by the Southern Gentleman, and the song is called Young Love. If you can tell me who the Southern Gentleman is who did this song,
Nope.
nope. The last one, Old Man from the Mountain, we still haven't gotten a winner on that. Now, y'all think about it. Old Man from the
Give him
Mountain.
another hand.
Let's see what else he did. Holding Things Together, he actually wrote that one. But think about Buck Owens and the common denominator he and this man have. They both actually came from Bakersfield, California. So
Is Buck still alive?
and they had Buck's gone on to be with the Lord, and he is actually the richest man in country music ever. Did you know that?
Buck Owens is?
He was. He was. He's not anymore now. He couldn't take it with him.
How did he get
I don't
to
know.
be
Call
the...
Max Jones and ask him. He told me that.
I did not know that.
But now
Wow.
this gentleman, Young Love, this is one, if you watch RFD, if you watch the CMT older videos,
What's RFD?
this, oh my gosh. Y'all, I've got to have a talk with her. We'll just, one of those mother-daughter talks, I'll have to talk with her.
What is it really?
It's the rural television program. Do you really not watch it? Can y'all tell that she's a 70s rocker? Yes, you can.
I don't.
Okay, this guy's dubbed as the Southern Gentleman. The song is very popular. It's called Young Love, and it is one of those, very mellow. You probably dance to it if you're Shirley Durham's age, so that's all I'm going to say. Now, y'all get your winner. Okay, this is one, my crew made fun of me. No, that's not the one. Okay.
No, there were many we made fun of.
Y'all, they did. They made such fun of me. They said
We weren't making fun. We were just having fun
Oh, no,
with you.
they were making fun of me. No. Okay, here's one. It is Sonny James' Southern Gentleman. Yes, it is. He did a song called Young Love.
Oh, yes, we love this.
Okay, everybody knows last year we did a special called Earl Thomas Conley, ETC. Okay.
On
What
ETC.
is, what is my favorite song by Earl Thomas Conley? This is one that I'm not crazy about. And let me see if he wrote them. No, yes, he did write this. Your Love's on the Line. This is not one of my favorites. If you can call me, it has something to do with memories. Call me at 866-939-2329. I've played that song so many times. I use it as backup on so many things. It is, to me, it ought to be the national anthem of the North Georgia mountains.
I thought you were just super smart because you're like, no, we didn't write this, but it's actually on the record. I did not realize that.
What?
The music is by and the lyrics are by I never realized that was
Oh,
on
yeah.
there.
No, I'm not that smart. I didn't
thought,
figure it out.
how does she know all this stuff?
No. Okay. Here's we're getting to the 60s. When those wild boys, several of them I think died of drugs, and this record is actually broken, but I'm going to try to play it and save
Melt it together.
Okay, there's a group from England, brothers, right? How many of them were there? 5?
I know 4.
Smoky Mountain Memories, Earl Thomas Conley. You
Yes.
got it. You got it.
Yes.
Okay,
They had a very famous brother that was solo that died of drugs,
right,
actually.
right. The music industry lost so many wonderful, great talent to
Yes.
drugs. And this family was really, really hit hard by it. If you can tell me they're from England, this song I love. I didn't like some of their later stuff,
Right.
but I love this earlier stuff. And
And
it's
that was
called
done by the twins and the other brother.
How Can You Mend a Broken Heart? And this group is from England. Not many of them. Is there one left now? Possibly 2?
There's 2.
2.
2.
Okay. all right.
Shirley Durham.
Yeah. Okay, now this one is How Can You Mend a Broken Heart? Tell me another song by this group.
Staying Alive, of course.
Staying Alive. Okay, Staying Alive. Do you remember the movie when John Travolta
Of
came on the scene
course.
with double knit pants?
When he's like, Al Pacino,
Now,
Al Pacino.
how many
Yes,
of
I
you
know that
guys-
movie.
How many of you men can go to your closet today and pull out a leisure suit?
Oh,
How
white
many of you
ones.
guys can
And
go to your
walk
closet?
like that in it. Not many.
How many of you could? Merle Haggard.
Merle Haggard.
Merle Haggard knew Old Man from the Mountain is Merle Haggard.
That one stumped him a little bit.
It did. I'm surprised because that he is like famous, and the thing he and Buck Owens had in common, they married the same woman.
Oh, okay. Who?
They married Bonnie. They married the same woman, and they were both from Bakersfield, California. So imagine how that happened. But okay,
Was she from Bakersfield too then?
she was.
Oh, okay.
After Elvis died,
town.
after Elvis died, the jukebox at the Iron Skillet had this song on it. And y'all, if you could take the needle marks off this and tell how many times it's been played, every morning at 5 o'clock when I had to go to work, the Bee Gees,
Bee
that's
Gees.
exactly who it was.
Yes.
How Can You Mend a Broken Heart and Staying Alive?
With a little Travolta going
The
on.
Bee Gees. Okay, when Elvis died, a young man stepped up to the plate, and he appeared to sound like Elvis. Today, he is still
did.
performing. He sounded so much like her. He performed at Hurricane Mills last year. He performed at
wow.
Hurricane Mills this year. He continues to perform at Hurricane Mills. This is the song that I played over and over and over. This is
Yes,
called
it
The
was
King Is
sad.
Gone. And on the flip side, he does Walking Through Georgia in the Rain. If you get an opportunity to go to a Ronnie McDowell concert, you better do it.
'Cause
He
getting
does,
old.
he does a great job. He is still performing.
Does he still sound a lot like
He
Elvis?
sounds like Elvis.
'Cause,
Yes, he does.
You know, I was so little when that happened. I thought that
The
that
king
was
is
Elvis
gone.
singing
Yes,
about
yes.
himself being gone, and it was
no.
confusing for a while because I
No,
was a little kid.
this is the record that I played over and over and stood back there squalling my eyes out. The
Yes,
king is gone.
yes.
The king is gone. Okay, now we're getting to the good stuff. We went to visit Camden, Tennessee, where the head honcho, the head woman ever of country music lost her life. If you can tell me who was on the plane with Miss Patsy Cline when she lost her life in Camden, Tennessee in a blinding storm.
Didn't you say it was very sad and there's nothing like there
Oh, it's
to
so
mark
depressing.
it? It's
It is
just
so depressing.
barren land.
This song is I Fall to Pieces. Now it has a little, it's got a, yeah, it's cracked. So this one made me sad, but this is Miss Patsy Cline, I Fall to Pieces. Call me at 866-939-2329 and tell me who was on the plane with Miss Patsy. Now we've got one more we're going to ask, and then we're going to go. We have so many
They're
announcements.
going nuts in there writing and answering the phone. They're probably like, slow
yeah,
down.
yeah. But this is like my life.
I know.
Okay, now this is the one. I don't think we'll get a winner on this one.
And
I don't-
nobody has called on mine.
I know it, and yours is a.
And
everybody
they're a
knows
big
who
deal.
they are. They are.
because we're in the South.
Everybody knows that occasionally men do things they shouldn't do.
No.
There's a song called "The Game of Triangles."
Never.
I don't think we will get a winner. This is probably one of my oldest records. It is called the Game of Triangles. There's 2 women on there
I don't know that I've heard
and
it
a
sing it.
man. Oh, I could not sing this. And it is so funny because it's the 3 of them singing. They have such different voices. But Bobby Bear is the man, and that's the hint I'm going to give you. There are 2 women who back him up. One of them, the daughter, went on to be in the music industry. It is amazing to me that 70 years later, her daughter is still singing on some specials I saw on RFD.
Is that the same one that did Happy Birthday to
No,
Mr.?
no,
Oh, okay.
different one, no.
Okay.
But the
Strange.
Game of Triangles is one I don't think you will figure out. That's the one. Okay, last question today. In Macon, Georgia, there is a museum of Southern rock and roll. And in that museum, a tribute
Oh,
is
that's a
paid
good
to a
one.
man who did a song called Sitting on the Dock of the Bay.
And
Now, I can
died
remember...
before it came out,
He
right?
did. I can remember
Yes.
listening to this song, nothing any better than this song, Sitting on the Dock of the Bay. If you can tell me who is the man from Macon, Georgia, who performed that song. Now
Yes.
these, we're going to
And how
say,
sad about dying before he knew how big that song
oh yeah, that
still
song
is.
today is still a big song.
Yes.
We're going to go to, Otis Redding. You
Otis
got
Redding.
that right. Sitting on the
That
dock
was
of the bay.
fast.
That was great. Now see, some of these are really easy, some of them are not easy.
We had a
But
lot
this-
of winners today.
This is my life. This is my life. And I said, it's so funny, when I had the jukebox, it was a quarter and you played 5 songs for a quarter. What
But
does a
then
jukebox cost today?
That guy taught us, the guy that used to come and work on it, taught us to flip the little switch in the back and we could just play for free because
Maybe.
we, we're mommy's kids. We didn't have to use a quarter.
That's exactly right. Hush now. Hush now. It has been so much fun going through my stuff. I was stressed out at
Some
first.
fun, some
Yeah,
not.
I was stressed out. Yesterday, I threw away a lot of stuff, a lot of memories.
She's still trying to give me stuff. Some stuff I won't though.
I will walk into Angela's room and I said, okay, this was Mama's, this was Granny's, do you want it? And she goes, Mom, even I have limits. Even I have limits. Norma Jean is one of those. You are
Yes.
right.
But all the Dell Senior stuff is going to my house.
You are right. And Liz Anderson, yay, way to go.
And that is not the same Norma Jean that sang
No,
Happy
that
Birthday,
is
Mr. President.
Not many songs were done by Norma Jean,
Oh,
but this is a
breathy.
great one. Okay, we've got some announcements. We have so much going on this weekend. This weekend
Yes.
in Hinton community. Let's start there. There's going to be a bike ride and benefit show in memory of Elmo Young. Everybody knows the story. He had ridden motorcycles since he was 4 years old. He was killed in a motorcycle wreck.
Very sad.
Bad situation. He was 40-some-odd years old, didn't have any life insurance.
Yeah.
So there's going to be, the bike ride registration starts at 9 a.m. The ride begins at 10 a.m. this Saturday. The benefit show is at 5 p.m.
There were a lot of bikers at his funeral.
A lot of bikers. The live music, a cakewalk auction, and a drawing for a quilt, a $100 bill, and a hair care set. That will be this Saturday in Hinton community.
And I know that Barbara Fowler's husband's Tommy, their band is going to be there.
Is
And
that Little Refuge?
Yes.
Yeah, great band and really good music. Okay, we've got another bass tournament coming up. Lake Chatuge, Ledford Chapel Ramp. So if you know how to get there, 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. All places are guaranteed. Okay, guys, $2,000.
I saw that.
$1,000, $800, $700, $600, a lot of money to be given away. Your entry fee is $125 per boat.
Where is Lake Chatuge?
North of here, near
Okay.
Hiwassee.
I don't know.
Right, near
Okay.
Hiwassee?
Good.
Cool, okay. Now that happens the 25th, and I've got an order form here, and if you need more information, you can contact me at Cherie@etcmail.com. Okay, don't forget, we talked about this morning, September the 20th, Monday night. Please show up at Charlie's Restaurant at 5:30 and order chicken parmesan. Part of the proceeds from this meal will go to the March of Dimes.
Yes, very
now,
important.
we have, I have a birthday, a very special birthday, and you have a birthday.
Yes, I have Miss
Darlene
Darlene
Emery. Now,
Emery.
let me tell you
September
something.
17th.
This
Happy
is a
birthday,
special birthday. She
Darlene.
stopped when the motorhome was on fire to check on us, and she said, we were so afraid you were hurt. We were so afraid. Everything
You got
was good.
out. It was a blessing.
It was a blessing.
Yes.
But happy birthday to Darlene. We also have a very, very special birthday today. David Bruce will be 16. Now think about it. This kid
And he's
is
only
going to
like
be 16.
6'7".
Yeah, he's 6'7" and a size 20 waist. Tall, thin boy.
Yes,
But
happy
he is going to be
birthday.
celebrating his happy birthday on Sunday, the 19th. Okay, this weekend, guys, this is a perfect date. You don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to take your wife to Atlanta. You can put her in the car, take her to Blue Ridge, and take a Western Mystery Train ride. This is to benefit Fannin First Foundation and the Rotary Club of Blue Ridge. For information, call 706-455-7437. Now, the couple, 2 people, can do this for $140. That includes your food, your train ride, participation in the event, and it benefits First Foundation.
Also, I don't know if it is still available or not, but I saw Rich Scott on Trading Time had some tickets that someone had purchased, and unfortunately they can't go, so they're giving you a big discount on their tickets if you
Wow.
want to buy them. So that's on Trading Time.
She is the Trading Time girl. She knows all about it. You got another birthday?
Yes. Who is that?
I wish I could read that.
I do too. Is it someone Taylor, September 15th, 40 years old?
Delita Taylor, what a beautiful name. Delita Taylor, happy birthday to
And
you.
she's my age.
Happy birthday. She's
For- oh,
29. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, the Miners Memories. You want to talk about that just a minute?
Yes, because I'm so excited. You want me to tell them now?
Yes.
Starts September 18th at 5 p.m. And it is, each episode is going to replay on Sunday at 1:30 for those of you who can't catch it tomorrow at 5 p.m. It's only going to be on ETC. It is a bi-weekly special that tells the story of copper mining in the Basin area, and it's produced by Billy Wayne Chastain and directed by Jennifer Danner.
And it is the
Everybody's
big deal.
talking about it.
Yeah,
Yes,
It
yes.
is.
So it starts tomorrow, September 18th at 5 p.m.
Now, next week in the Basin, you will also be smelling something that smells so good. They're going to have a barbecue cook-off next weekend, Friday and Saturday. If you would like to enter, please call Adam at 706-492-6014. Application fee is $20 per category, and the categories, now, I could enter this, but I just don't have time.
Yes.
Desserts, brisket, chicken, ribs, and pork butt. So you could do, and skill level, you can enter the pro, which is a restaurant or food service, the competitor, that would be me, or the backyard griller, that would be you.
Yes.
Because you grill a lot of chicken.
Yes.
For $20 per each entry. This is to benefit the Basin area, and this is their first time ever. So guys, please get involved in this and help them raise money for the Copper Basin. I don't know if you know it or not, but the Christmas Village has been put on by basically Ho-Ho and his helpers up in the Basin, and the cost of the lighting, the cost of producing the village pieces, it's been astronomical, but it is a
So
great
cute.
draw for that community. So please help give back to your community by calling 706-492-6014.
We have put them in information overload today.
have.
There's so much coming up. And the beauty pageant.
The beauty pageant. Okay,
Yes.
Miss Hannah is doing, today is the last day to
And where did that paper
register on, and what did I do with it, Miss Hannah?
Miss
I gotta find it.
Apple
Here you go, da-da-da, where did I stick it?
You just had
I'll find it. I turned it over and wrote on it, I'm sure. I'll find it.
Today's not the exact last day. It's
No.
just the last day, and then the price goes up $25
Right.
for entry fee. I do know that.
And the beauty pageant is, it is the big thing. It is, you know, it goes along with the Apple Festival, and it is the day.
And the crown is so pretty.
The crown is beautiful. Miss
Yes.
Hannah is involved in that, and the lions, I think, are the.
Did we eat the paper?
No, we didn't eat it. I'm gonna find it.
We
It's
just
here.
had it.
It is the Lions Club, and the Lions do so much for this community.
Yes.
This is their big fundraiser. It is a big deal for them, but it is big bragging rights for your daughters, and they can enter from tiny ages up into teenage, seniors in high school. And you don't have to be from our community to do this. So Victoria Rowland, get your paperwork out and come and enter. We expect you to be here.
She's busy cheering, too.
She is busy cheering too, but we want you to be in the beauty pageant. This is true bragging rights, and we've seen the crown. We've had the crown sitting right here.
Yeah, I
It is
saw it.
absolutely gorgeous. Now, can we have a phone number to give for folks to get in touch with you, Hannah? 706-889-0679. So contact Miss Hannah and know that you need to do this today if you can. Get in touch with her, and entry fee is $45. Is that right? 40, and then optionals like Okay.
Optionals are $30, and then after today, it goes up $25.
Right. Optionals are 30, like prettiest smile, prettiest dress, that kind of thing. Is that right? Okay. Okay, well, right now we're going to go to our community calendar. The community calendar is full. There is so much going on in this community. If you can't find something to do around here,
And what we just told you?
let me tell you where to go. Go to Mineral Bluff to Salem number 2 tomorrow evening. We'll be there about 6 o'clock. We will be there to hear the Kaler family. They do this once a year, and it is going to be awesome. So please, 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 please be with them. Let me tell you where you have to be on Monday night.
Yes.
Every Monday night, live, right here in our studio. The Partons are back. I'm so excited. We watched every single moment of it. Good job by the Partons. And I don't know if y'all have noticed, but you have noticed that little Jeffrey is now this Jeffrey. You know, it's like now we got the 3 big Jeffreys. But they do a great job. They are live here in the studio on Monday nights. So what you see is not pre-recorded. It is live, and it will be going on for the next quite a few weeks.
Kind of like us, just
So
live and go with it.
Please tune in Monday nights to the Parton family. Right now, we are going to the community calendar. It is full. We'll be back in just a minute. Okay, now for you guys who just can't wait to go to my auction next Saturday, I'm going to send you over here to the Catholic Church first because they're having a huge sale today. And if you find a really good grill, Karen Deaton's looking for one. So you might find Karen a good bargain, and or if you have one to sell, Karen's in the market for one.
You know,
So
I got my grill at the thrift store, and it has a ceramic top and everything, and I
There's some
couldn't
bargains.
ask for a better grill.
There's some bargains. Well,
Yeah.
the 23rd Apple Queen pageant
Found the paper.
is going to have one precious entry. Her name is Madison, and she is so beautiful, and she is about 2. And do you think she'll win?
She's got a good
She's
chance.
got a good chance. She is precious. The divisions are 0 through 11 months, 1 to 2, 3 to 4, 5 to 6, 7 to 8, 9 to 10, 11 to 12, 13 to 14, and then we get to the big girls and up to a senior in high school. Now remember, this is going to be, the event is on September 25th. And it starts in the afternoon and goes until that evening. So there you go. And Miss Hannah is, the deadline is today. They can bring their entries to East Town Cinema. After today, it goes up $25. So there you go. It is time to draw the birthday winner.
Is there a senior pageant up here for older ladies anywhere?
I don't know. There was one in Blue Ridge because I used to go to it to
Because there's
help with
some
the
beautiful
judging.
older ladies.
Absolutely.
Very pretty.
Okay, here you go. You got to get a winner.
I got to get it. Oh, it's an anniversary.
Oh,
No, they're twins.
They're
I'm
twins.
sorry.
They're twins.
John and Julianne McDaniel. They're 2
Anytime
years
we see
old.
2 names, we think marriage.
September 16th. They are twins, and they were 2 years old.
2
and
years
I'm
old,
sorry,
so
John
happy
and Julianne
birthday.
McDaniel, you won.
You
Yes.
won. There you go.
Yes.
Winner. Twins. 2-year-old twins. Now, you know that's worse than having your grill land in the middle of the highway, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Things could be worse, Karen Deaton. It could be worse.
I wouldn't talk to him for a long
Oh,
time.
we thank you for joining us today. It has been a fun week. Look forward to next week. Please come to Salem number 2 tomorrow night and join us as we honor the Kaler family. This is their homecoming. It is going to be so much fun. And don't forget Monday night, the Parton family. What a great group of people. What a great group of
Yes,
people.
very
Now,
nice
next
people.
week, y'all, we're going to have, the crew is going to be dancing to these songs. I'm going to challenge the crew to see if they can dance to the
As
music
long
I
as it's
used
the
to
crew
listen
and not
to.
Angela and Charlene butt dancing.
And don't forget, we have football going on tonight, so that means we will be preempted. We will go to Channel 14. But football games are always number 1
Fall
here at
is in the
ETC.
air.
Fall is in the air. From North Georgia Now Today, I'm Cherie Martin.
I am Piper Elizabeth Taylor, and we don't like to say goodbye, so we'll say see you
Why
later.
does she not like her name I chose for her when she was born at 7 pounds 11 ounces? I don't know.
Piper Elizabeth's just cool.
From North Georgia Now Today, we will see you again only on ETC3. You be here and we'll be here. Don't you touch that dial. Here comes that Rich Scott.
Yes.